Hello and welcome to Talking Truth Podcasts. My name is Pastor Mike Kager, and in these podcasts, we're going to be taking a few verses, maybe one or two from the Bible, and just really getting as much juice out of them as we can, and looking how we can apply them to our lives. So let's dig in. Here we are continuing our study through the love chapter of 1 Corinthians 13. We are moving through verse 4 here very methodically. We talked about love is patient in the last podcast, and today we're going to be talking about how love is kind. Love is kind. And this is a pretty easy one to define. I mean, when we think of kindness, we think of someone who, does something for us that is kind, whether it's offering a word of encouragement to us, maybe helping us at the car, carry groceries in, coming over our house and helping us fix something that has been broken. I can think of many people in my life who have been so gracious and so kind by just being there. The power of someone's presence and their kindness to do something just out of the blue. If you've ever come home and found groceries by your front door, or all of a sudden in the mail you get a check for something, someone just gives you money. What a blessing that is, what kindness that is. And love is kind. We are called to be kind to one another by our words and by our actions. Just think for a minute in your own life of a time when someone showed you kindness. Someone was there, maybe to put just their hand on your shoulder when you were going through a rough time, to pray for you, to do an act of kindness. Schools often have at times random acts of kindness, just picking up a piece of paper for someone as it falls, or their books in the hallway, or at church, just welcoming someone. Or when a new person enters your family, whether it's a child or someone gets married, you offer kindness to them by reaching out to them and just saying, hey, welcome to our family. I pray kindness is not a lost art, because think of how kind God is to us. He is always showing us His kindness through His mercy and grace, because we don't get what we deserve. We are sinners saved by grace. Every day we experience His kindness to us through His love. Is always seeking to build others up and not tear them down. And that's what kindness does, man. When you're tired and exhausted, you feel like you can't go on, kindness is just that touch, that energy, that glass of water to just refresh and renew you. That lets you know you can keep going. You're going to be all right. I encourage you to think about today, this week, how you can show kindness to someone because you love them. Because love is kind. It's always kind. It never tears down. It always builds up. It's always encouraging. In my own life, there are times I have highs and lows, like we all do. And it's in those moments when I'm at my lowest, whether it's God through His Word or someone else who comes along and says something. And I can remember times where people have done that, and it has been so refreshing to hear a kind word, to hear someone's love. Because in the world today, man, I'm so concerned that kindness is becoming a lost art. And we need to recapture that, because God tells us that the truth is love is kind. Always kind. So out of love God has for you, that He's pouring in your heart, don't be afraid to show kindness this week. Step out of the boat. Encourage someone. Pray for someone. Reach out to someone who may need it.